So can't you see that this girl is bad and she is not the loving kind? Back to back, you better play your card right. Don't give in. I got you begging on your knees. Won't forgive. You gotta win it. Truth or dare. Take a chance on me now, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Truth or dare. Take a chance on me, my baby.
Hello guys, welcome to the new video of the unexpected journey.
Coming out of your mouth, but the snow is too loud. Follow the hands as they move. Try to make out your mood, but my brain doesn't want.
This episode I have the opportunity of having an amazing conversation with Oulu choreographer Pirjo Yli-Maunula. Pirjo is a dancer, choreographer, producer. She's a woman of many talents. First of all, thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for your time for this interview.
I spent my childhood here in Oulu, and I discovered dance through classical ballet, like probably everybody else during that time. There was a ballet school of a character, very strong character called Kalevi Merikallio, who was teaching children, and I went to his ballet classes when I was around 8. I started dancing professionally with Paula Tuovinen, who at the time was also living in Oulu, and we had this dancing duo called Mysteeri, like mystery duo, and we were performing in a student restaurant every Wednesday for quite a long time, I think. We formed a dance school, which it was called Oulun Tanssistudio. And we founded that in 1982, and I was more or less teaching until 1998, when Yo-Yo Oulu Dance Center was founded. At that point I started to work as an artistic director for Yo-Yo. After that, my family moved for 2 years to east of Finland, to Joensuu, and I started to work for Full Moon Dance Festival as the artistic director for 4 years. I think that I'm so much part of the culture where all the big questions or difficult questions are not answered. We have this, what we call quiet culture. I have this saying that dancing is a way to think. And I think that I had the need to find myself and try to find answers to my inner questions through dance. And I think I completely lost track of time and place when I was dancing. It is a way to communicate with other people, since I'm not so good with words, I'm not so good with bringing things to discussion. Of course, the aspect of creating work on stage is vitally important to me. Each piece is a travel of its own, so no process is the same actually. But what is common with everything that I do, I think that collaboration with other artists. I really like to research and create with other people in the team and give a lot of space for them to bring their personality and their knowledge and their insight to the work. To the outside world, I seem very quiet and reserved. When people get to know me better, I think that they find the enthusiast in me. I'm very determined and thorough and very well organized. And I think that's one of the things that is helping me to survive in the art world. For me, sound is more than just the different pieces of music. It's also important to think that when there is silence, when there is sound, when there is music, it's almost like composing for a movie. So that there are sound effects, there are many layers of sounds that can be created, affects the whole piece. It's not just the mood or just the rhythm or just the melody, but it's like creating from the very first moment to the last moment, the rhythm to the whole piece. Productions is a dance production company of myself and Maria Linto, and it produces productions, dance work that we create, or we invite, sometimes we also invite other choreographers to work either with us or for us. And we produce about 3 to 5 pieces per year, depending on the funding and circumstances, and we perform not just in Oulu, but we also tour in Finland and abroad, and we collaborate a lot with artists from other countries, especially France, Norway and Canada. And now the most recent thing is that I started to work for Full Moon Dance, and in that sense that's also like a little part of Flow Productions work. So I'm the curator for Full Moon Dance Festival, which is considered to be the most important contemporary dance festival in Finland. It is organized every July in Pyhäjärvi, which is almost at the center point of Finland, 160 kilometers down from Oulu. It's a 5-day festival held every year, and we invite mainly Finnish contemporary work there, but also some visiting companies from abroad. Well, living in the north means very often that we are in the middle of cold and dark winter, and I hate that. I'm very depressive in the winter time and when it's really cold and dark. I hate negative thinking in the way that somebody comes to tell me that, oh, we're not going to make it, or it's not possible, or it's really too difficult, or something like this, because I want to really let my mind be free to dream myself envious, and I often feel that people might be envious of me. So that's something that is so unnecessary. But I understand that it happens often when you are yourself in a very difficult situation. I hate that I'm so shy, although I have overcome that a little bit over the years. But when I was a small child and young, I was very, very shy. And I think that through dancing I have overcome that a little bit. So one of the things that very few people know, that I love to create an altar here in the dressing room when I have performances. And the altar, in Finnish we have this saying taiteen alttari, which is like altar for the art. And it means that I want to have my toiletries, maybe something like photos or postcards that are important to me, or flowers or presents that I've got after the performance, and things like this, that I want to create a really beautiful place for myself. And it is a place for concentration, where I do the makeup, where I do the hair, where I have the moment of silence before the performance. The most important award for me is, I think that it's this most recent one, that I was nominated for Artist Professor. This is a grant for 5 years, but at the same time it's an acknowledgement for my work, that I can call myself the Artist Professor of Dance. And I think that's one of the biggest awards that you can actually get in Finland. Dynamic and very interesting, also if you think globally, that Finnish dance is very well known for its not just the quality of the dance in itself, but also because the other elements, the design is so wonderful, especially light design, sound design, dress and set design. Of course, there are ups and downs in the development of the dance, and there are good years, better years, and then not so interesting years. But as a whole, I think that we are going very well forward. Since we have the dance teachers education that has so many different dance forms in it, the influence of that education has been so vitally important for the fact that all these different dance forms have grown to the professional level, and also to collaborate with other dance forms, like for instance folk dance and contemporary dance, or ballroom dance and contemporary dance. From my professional dreams, I have mainly my dreams are related to traveling. My favorite city is definitely New York. Travel dreams would be something like diving in tropical waters, or hiking in the pilgrimage route of northern Spain, or going to Iceland or Alaska to tour in the nature in those countries, or drive through Australia, or drive through USA, or go to see fountains or waterfalls of South America and things like this. think that if I wouldn't be a dance artist, I might be a photographer. I love to take photos. I've done that for all my life, since childhood, since my father has had photography as a hobby. So he taught me to take photos. And I always admire photographers' work. And I enjoy looking at photo books and go to galleries to see exhibitions. The best way to actually try and describe it is it is like juggling, you know, that I have X amount of balls in the air at the same time, like different projects, different things that I have to deal with during the day, and they can be connected with the physical dancing, with planning the future projects, with doing grant applications, with connecting with collaboration partners. So like basically office work, a lot of office work, and then of course the traveling, it makes it also some days really different from the rest of them. Each day when I'm waking up, it's a whole different story and whole different schedule. What do my eyes tell about me? I think that the word would be determination. That's something that is so much part of me, that I'm very determined. Once I decide that I want to do something or I want to achieve something, I work as long as is necessary to achieve that. Maybe a little bit of that shyness is there still, even though it's a little bit of a conflict to think that determination and shyness will be present in the same person at the same time. But yes, one word, it will be determination. For many reasons, I've been very successful and I've been able to do this work. So I consider myself extremely lucky and happy.
And I think this is the best message I can give you guys. Keep dreaming, keep fighting for your dreams, keep pushing hard, keep smiling, and never give up. I hope we see you next time in the unexpected journey. Moi moi!